Hola, bienvenidos una más a mi canal, yo soy Mariana y hoy estoy con Eli Hazelwood por segunda ocasión y estoy muy emocionada. Soy muy fan de todos los libros que ha escrito Ali, los he leído todos a la fecha, pueden encontrar reseñas en el canal de todos sus libros. We are here at La Fil Guadalajara, she's coming back for second time and I'm so excited that you came back and you come back please another time, another year. And
invite me, I will come. It's an automatic yes if they invite me because I love this place so much.
I want you to live here actually.
Okay, I'm
please.
I'm moving, that's it.
I have an spare room in my house if you want.
Perfect, yes.
I cannot express with words how much I love your work.
Oh, thank you.
I love how fast you write, okay? It pleases me. I'm a happy reader because I know that I can read one of your books each year or sometimes two. Mm-hmm. That makes me like so happy.
Oh,
so thank you for that.
Well, it's so nice to hear. I try to write about a book within 6 months. So it's nice to know that we have the same speed, like your reading speed and my writing speed are a good match.
I have read all of your books.
Oh, thank you.
All of them. First of all, to start with this interview is I've been watching you, like everything that you do in a day in a book fair is like you just woke up, you did a presentation for your book, then you did a signing for hours, then another interviews. It's like, how do you do it? Like, do you like it? Do you feel like sometimes overwhelmed?
I really enjoy it because everyone is so nice, but also my publisher is great because they arranged it so that I would have like a couple of hours in my room and I napped a little bit. So like sometimes I do get tired, but then, you know, if I take a nap, I am recharged and I can start again. But like generally these events are really fun because everyone is super nice. I get to hang out with my publisher, I get to hang out with you guys.
You're like, think like you're dreaming your dream.
Yeah, I feel like I am having a great time. And I mean, I really do like, especially being abroad, like I truly have fun going on tour I've been in Germany, in the UK, and in Brazil, oh my God, I really have a great time whenever I travel some place that I don't know very well.
I know that you start writing as a fan fiction, but since you were little, you have this dream about becoming a writer?
Not really, actually. I never felt like I was a particularly literary person. I knew I was a very voracious reader because like I remember my friends being like, oh, like you've read another book? I remember like trying to talk about books with my friends, but I never thought about actually like being a writer myself. So it wasn't a childhood dream for me. I think I wanted to be a scientist when I was a child. It was very much that kind of like writing took me by surprise, and I started loving to do it, and now I guess I am a writer.
And you're a really good one.
Thank you so much.
One of your latest release was Bride, Novia in Spanish. Why did you want to try something else in the paranormal world?
So it's funny because this book, I wanted to read it. I wanted to write a book like this one, like for the longest time. Like ever since I signed with my agent in 2020, I told her I really would like to write a paranormal. But the market was a little bit different at the time, and she was like, listen, if you have other ideas, it might be easier for me to help you publish other ideas and to sell to publishers other ideas. So I was really biding my time and sort of like waiting for my chance. And I feel like I was really lucky that I got like the opportunity to actually write something that had been in my head for the longest time. I think it's very influenced by my fan fiction roots, as you said. Yeah. So it was just really nice to go back to like these creatures, vampires, werewolves.
Oh, that's amazing. I love the book. It's the first one that I read about Omega Verse, they said. It was the first one, and it was like, oh my.
What an honor.
There were some things.
Welcome to the Omegaverse world.
Yeah, you welcome me like very nicely. So thank you because I'm staying.
Yay.
So you say something else at your presentation today. You mentioned something about a sequel.
Yes.
You're playing a sequel. What can you tell us about that?
So the sequel is written and it's about Okay, so if you haven't read the book, it might be a little bit of a spoiler, but it's about characters that you are going to meet in this book, and they are the alpha of another werewolf pack, and a friend of misery.
The one.
The one.
Yeah. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I kind of set it up a little bit in the ending, and it's it's been so fun writing their story, and like just kind of I've been writing it in the last few months, and I got to like explore the world a little bit more. I had a great time writing it. I hope people will like it. The book is gonna come out in English next year. In October.
Oh,
yeah.
For the spooky season.
I was so happy when they originally wanted to like push it to 2026, February 2026, and I was like, but what if we publish it for Halloween?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Right, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I love that 2026 is going to be a great year because we're going to have 2 of your books.
2026.
No, 2025. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, I was thinking, no.
Oh my God, me too.
I was like, what?
2025 is so close that it already feels like we are in 2025. I get it.
Sorry, 2025. Well, maybe in 2026.
I hope so. I still hope to have 2 years out, 2 books out.
Maybe it's a spoiler for the ALE for the future.
Exactly.
You were mentioning something before that you were writing a book, but it's like an idea. Like, I want to know how that works. Like, you have an idea, you go to the publishers, and I have this idea, I want to write it, and they say like, no, yes, change it. Like, how does it work for you?
So I think it depends on like what stage of your career you are at or what stage of your contract you are at. For my first 2 or 3 books, I was required to send in like a pitch and then a synopsis. So that was like, for me, it was a 4 or 5 pages detailed summary of everything that I thought would happen in the book. Yeah. I can write a summary, but like stuff is gonna change for me. I'm just that kind of writer that, I don't know, I improvise a lot. So there's that. So that's what happens for me for my first 3 books. So Love on the Brain, Love Theoretically, and The Love Hypothesis, yes, of course. I was like, wait, what else did I write? And then after that, I think my relationship with my editor and with my publisher is such that they kind of trust me to do whatever I want, but usually they do require a pitch of 1 or 2 sentences. Like, for instance, for Not in Love, which was my latest release, I just went to them and I said, hey, I think I'm gonna be writing a book that is set in STEM industry. Is that okay for you guys? And they were like, yes, sure, that's fine. For Bride also, like, they didn't ask me for like a summary or anything, but I told them this is gonna be a paranormal romance. It's gonna have elements of a megaverse. This is happening. And they were like, yeah, sure.
Whatever you want.
I feel really lucky because they have given me a lot of trust. For this book that I'm writing right now, that it's kind of a secret, it's mostly a secret. I hate being like all secretive. It's mostly because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it soon, and so I don't know if and when it will get published. But that is a book about characters from other books that I have written, and these characters are speaking to me right now, and so I really want to write about them.
Something that I wanted to ask you is about your writing progress. Have you ever feel stuck in something, and how do you deal with that?
Like, all the time. This happens to me all the time. There are, like, every single book, there are about 10 scenes that I do not want to write. I don't know how to write it. I don't know how to get there. Like, it happens all the time. I think what helps me a lot is that if I am on deadline, I am going to have to deliver, I can ask for an extension, but I am going to have to deliver the product at some point, or I will be letting down a lot of people, like my agent and my editor. And I really hate doing that. I think what I tell myself is it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be written for now, and then you can go back and change it. So I think that has been kind of like trying to get out of that perfectionist mindset has been a really good way for me to deal with writing and writer's block.
I know that you are from Italy. The last time I asked you something about that your books are already in Italian, but you haven't read them. Haven't them?
I still have not read them. I don't want to know what's going on there. It just will feel like a little bit weird. Generally, I don't go back to my books very much. I don't like to reread them. I actually had to reread some parts of Bride because of the sequel. I had to figure out what have I said about this character, what have I not said, what can I say, what can I make up, and what is it that constrains me. And even that, like, it makes me want to, I don't know, it makes me want to go back and change things. And I can't. So I just don't want to engage with anything that has already come out.
Yeah, I remember that you said that even a word, like a period, like I wanted like to add something. Like, do you think do you consider yourself as a perfectionist?
No. Like, if you saw me in my daily life, I am not someone who's like puts a lot of care, but I do think that I second guess myself a lot.
Yeah.
And even if something, it's not necessarily about making it perfect, but it's about making it better and better and better. And I do think that being able to let go of something and be like, this is my work. It's a segment of my life, and now maybe I think I am different from the writer that I was. I was writing Bride when I was here in Guadalajara.
Really?
Yes, I was writing that book. Yeah. So 2 years ago, I was writing that book, and even now I am a different writer than I was 2 years ago. I think I have grown as a writer. Things have changed for me, and I just really I love people who are able to do that, and I want to become that kind of person who's like, that is a picture of who I was 2 years ago, and it's okay if now I'm doing other things,
Yeah, I think that I already told you how much I love your work, and just to end this interview, I plan to do like a little game.
Okay.
It's because I know that you're a Swiftie, as me. I
know,
love Taylor Swift.
Do you think that tonight she's going to announce her reputation?
So coming back to Taylor Swift, I'm gonna say all of your books, and you will have to pick an era for each book, okay?
Yeah.
So please just, it doesn't have to be like the color. I know that The Love Hypothesis is blue. It doesn't have to be 1999.
Okay,
so,
yeah, no.
Yeah, so The Love Hypothesis.
I think The Love Hypothesis would be...
Your brain is working.
I'm gonna go with red.
Red, yeah.
I'm gonna go with red.
Okay, Love on the Brain.
Lover. It has to be Lover.
Yeah, I love him.
He's such a lover guy.
Love to Love You.
Oh my God. It has to be Reputation, just because they hate each other so much at the beginning. Yeah, Reputation.
Love Theoretically.
Okay. Love Theoretically is my mirror ball book, and so I would say Folklore.
Oh, I love that song. Chicken Mate.
Oh, Chicken Mate has to be Midnight because it has Mastermind in it, which is perfect.
Oh my God, I don't know where I put it, but yeah, I signed it that, like, because I'm a mastermind, something like that.
I know. When that song came out, I was like,
you do that
amazing.
things all the time. Like, have you put like Taylor Swift reference, something like, like for Trick Me?
Mastermind came out after the book. So this book was sold and finished at the beginning of 2022. So Mastermind, the song, came out afterwards, and I remember my editor being like, oh my God, like, this is amazing. Like, this song came out, and it's basically the official song of the book now.
Yeah, it's because Taylor Swift is your friend, right?
I mean,
she told you.
Secretly,
Right.
The thing, can I repeat? Because Reputation.
Yeah, you can repeat. You can repeat.
We're back in the Reputation era.
Yeah.
It's
I can totally see that. Like,
it has to
Misery is like, no, girl.
She's like, look what you made me do.
Look what you made me do. I didn't want to marry, but now I have to do
it.
Exactly.
And
your last book, Not in Love.
Not in Love is. I'm gonna have to go back to Lover, mostly because of Cruel Summer. I do feel like it's a very Cruel Summer kind of book. That's
definitely
it. Yeah.
What album can you tell for the book that is coming out in February?
For Deep End, let me think about it. I think it's gonna have to be 1989.
I'm gonna love that.
It's very much about two people meeting and falling in love way earlier than they are supposed to, and thinking that they shouldn't be in love. But 1989 songs about being in love, but also feeling like that love is doomed.
Yeah.
There are a lot of those songs, and they're also just kind of like, I'm just gonna say I think it's a very 1989.
Okay, perfect. And the sequel of Bride?
Oh my God, what is Serena's book gonna be?
I'll make you suffer.
What? Oh my God. Maybe. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to go back to red. I think I'm going back to red.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, I can totally see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. This
told-
was actually really fun.
Yeah, I love it.
Difficult, but fun.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really love talking with you about your books, writing, Taylor Swift. It's always a pleasure.
Honestly, thank you. It's so fun to see you every time.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come to Austin soon, or but your boyfriend is not there
No,
anymore?
it's not there, but I might.
Okay. I don't know.
If I go, I will
Let
text
me
you.
know, please.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will.
Okay. Are you done with like your interviews and
Yeah.
your?
You were
is
the
this
last one. It was like the perfect, like the cherry to the
the
cake.
ending? Okay.
Like
you must be exhausted.
I am, but I'm happy. Like
Okay, yeah,
it's like the same feeling, you
Yes,
know. Like
I get it.
Like
It's,
you're like so tired for like running, like all the things you have to do, but it's like a low price for
Yeah, for like how much fun.
how
it
much
is
fun you
to
have,
be
like
here.
you know. So
Yeah,
thank
I
you so
love
much.
that.
And
Okay, well, it was just amazing to see you. Nice to see you again.
it was so nice, Ali. Thank you so much.
Thank you.